Melvo lit that shit bang.
Welcome back, everybody, to Crows of Judgment, and today we're going to have a serious conversation about false allegations and why you should be pushing them. Specifically, when you've made an allegation against someone without evidence, you've promoted that false allegation without evidence, and you've turned around and had that allegation get recanted, and you continue to push it. And you might be wondering, well, what does this have to do with this tweet from 2018? Cinnamon is doing a fundraiser for suicide prevention. Let's show support. Okay? Not too many likes, not too many retweets. Apparently, Repzilla's fans aren't all that down for preventing suicide, but I guess that is what it is. And as we can see here, when you click on it, you see Cecil J. Garnett, and you see the name over here as well. Now, before we begin, please do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Drop a like on the video. We're giving away 3 copies of Cyberpunk 2077 on January 1st to our subscribers. It'll be a raffle. All you have to do is drop a comment on any of the videos. But let's get back into it. So what does this tweet from 2018 have to do with false rape allegation? Well, as you can see here, it is from Realstream News. Now, back in February, Repzilla uploaded this video, February 7th, 2020, got 42,000 views, 2.6k likes. Realstream News doesn't like it when people talk about the young girl who alleged he possibly raped her in a confused and panicked live stream the morning after, right? And already I would say, what? Like, he's uploading his own stream here. I watched it, it made me uncomfortable, but then I was sitting there going like, okay, what reason would I have to believe her, right? And what reason would I have to believe him? Okay, at the end of the day, this is essentially a he said, she said. She said this happened, he said this happened. And when you take it just like that, I think most people do tend to believe the woman in these situations. And I don't fault Repzilla for believing the woman in this situation. What I do fault is uploading a video in which you, let's be honest, you call the guy a rapist, okay? I know, allegedly, yada, yada. Your entire comment section over here, right? The saddest part is, if he really did think it was consensual and he finds out that's not how she feels, shouldn't he be more apologetic and feel awful for possibly, again, Chris Hansen got another one for you. It's pretty clear what your audience thought. It's pretty clear what you thought, too. So let's not lie about things, because I have a little bit more here, specifically the recanting of the allegation. But yes, because of that, Realstream News started to reach out to people that do Repzilla, because he wanted to, I guess, do either an exposed video on Repzilla, a man who accused him of rape, and also speak to people about why Repzilla was refusing to actually talk to the alleged victim in this situation. Now, that led to this from Repzilla. Hey, you need to remove her first and last name from the internet. This is referring back to this Facebook post that Repzilla shared with the person's actual name, as you can see. Actually, it looks like their Twitter handle was their name as well, which is kind of funny. Hey, you need to remove her first and last name from the internet. I don't think that's possible, you idiot. You shared it yourself. Why don't you delete the fucking Facebook link? She is filing a police report on you and will most likely get her lawyers involved. Well, that's going to do her absolutely nothing. I'm already in contact with mine, because you're an idiot. You are doxing someone that has nothing to do with anything. He's not. You're still an idiot. You are putting her children, and my family in danger. He's not. You're just being a dramatic idiot now. This is a formal notice. More dramatics. Yeah, look, it's a public Facebook. Or, I mean, at this point, I assume that issues this concern, she would have put it on private and maybe asked you to delete the link to the Facebook. But I don't think you ever did that. I think she was probably smart enough to do that. But, your tweet's still up, dude. So you should really take that down when you're getting. I mean, look, Repzilla, I know you're like the king of false allegations at this point, right? False rape allegation, false doxing allegation. But you think you would have done like, I don't know, a little bit of time to just go through your Twitter feed, scrub out these links, delete them, and then go like, I never shared it. Because, well, actually, it's pretty funny. We have that right over here. I am furious. Let me Repzilla voice right. I am furious right now. I want to be YouTuber really tried to reach out to someone that I care about very much, who is not a public figure and has nothing to do with the internet, to try and find dirt on me. It makes me sick, and I'm talking to my lawyer. Yeah. Then we have... So that's the thing, right? I don't know why you wouldn't think that this would come up. You're perpetuating a false rape allegation. You've been contacted by the alleged victim who's recanted her story and asked you to take down your video. And I'll go over Repzilla's response because it's pretty intense the way Repzilla decided to speak to that person. But these are basically the conversations, and he was forced to share these because, of course, Repzilla likes to leave a lot of innuendo and things. But he says, yeah, hi, you're a cinnamon. Who is this? Well, you're barking up the wrong tree, because he goes, my name's CJ. I run a YouTube channel, and I've been looking into Shane. There are some accusations towards him currently that I'm looking into. You're barking up the wrong tree. Why is that now? And then, he goes, he's making very serious claims about me and promoting some serious lies. He knows it's not true, but still promotes it. That statement's factual. Just wanted to ask a few questions. I guess you weren't going to do that then. So, I mean, finally, again, this is from Realstream News. I'm not paying attention to what RSN actually said with this. I'm just reading through the tweets that he has clipped here. As you can see here, live and learn, man. I'm not a fan of RSN and his creepy tactics. I've been doxxed, have my Facebook friends harassed, etc. Not by Craig, but I can relate to this situation. But believe me, Saint, you actually can't. Because nobody can relate to the mess that is Repzilla. I will not share anyone's Facebook on mine, but that does not make her a public figure. What makes someone a public figure is having a platform with a substantial following. Doxing comes down to if the intent was malicious, which it most certainly was. Okay, again, false allegations and stupid statements from Repzilla seem to be commonplace here, because it seems like the reason why this was released, and I do actually have to go back to RSN's statement in this one situation. It's clear he's reaching out over the fact that you're refusing to refusing to update, remove the video of you making a false allegation based on what someone else said after that person has recanted their claim. All right, that's not malicious. He's literally having to look into you, right? I get you probably don't like that because you've got a lot of skeletons in your closet, clearly, but that's not malicious. Now, what is malicious is this. Now, this is the person that made the allegation. And I said, I'm going to show this to you, right? This is where we're going to get into malicious over here. But he says, I will not share anyone's Facebook on mine. But then over here, because he's not very intelligent, okay? He's not very intelligent. He straight up doxed that girl, who is clearly not a public figure and has no following just because she dated me. It's disgusting behavior. No. Perpetuating a false rape allegation and telling the person when they've recanted that they need to rethink it, right? Or not speak with you because you did say that. That's disgusting behavior. In fact, I mean, your channel's full of disgusting behavior, but that is like a key right there. Why, may I ask, did he even go for her? What was his point? No idea. He contacted her at 4 a.m. in the morning. She has nothing to do with the internet outside of that time she wanted to raise money for CMN. And I wanted to help, so I shared her Facebook fundraiser. There you go. So we have here saying, I will not share anyone's Facebook, and here saying that he did. And the response to it, like, this is key here. Repzilla never apologizes, He never admits fault. So instead of saying, like, look, I shouldn't have done it, that was a stupid move, he goes, well, that was when I had 20K subs and I didn't know better. I have 1,000 subs. I barely broke past 1,000 subscribers. I know not to share, someone's personal information onto my Twitter feed. Like, I don't link to my fucking mom's Facebook page and say, hey, everybody, here's my mom. You know, you can look up this face. No, why would I fucking do that, right? I get that you wanted to help promote the suicide prevention, even though your audience clearly seems to not have liked it. They tend to get more off on you calling people out than they do about actually helping people. So you should probably look into that. Maybe it's an audience that you've cultivated through your disgusting behaviors, but who knows? But I have 1,000 subs, man. You had 20,000 more than me at this time. You should have known better. You should have absolutely known better. Apparently you didn't, but that has nothing to do with your sub count. It just has to do with you being an absolute idiot. Now, why am I being so hard on Repzilla? Well, right over here, this was the video uploaded February 7th, 2020. She said no twice, right? Stay away from real stream news. Okay, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but you are accusing the dude directly of rape. And he did this video in September where he again talks about real stream news. And it's still up on his channel. I think September 1st was when he posted it. It's pretty funny because he said that Realstream went on to Augie's channel and they give him all the room to prove his case. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It's literally a he said, she said. She has no evidence. He has no evidence. It's a he said, she said case. So you saying like he has no evidence? Well, now he does, right? Which is the person, this Amber girl, recanting the story. You know, hey, listen, I already talked to RSN. Can you take down the rapist video? And let's just go into his response here, because I'll explain like an actual way to respond to this if you're actually interested in helping someone else, or you actually thought that this person had done it and you're trying to resolve the situation. And it's the opposite of this shit. I have written a story from you verifying a lot. I suggest you look inward on this matter and not let this guy have the ability to hurt others. Again, calling this man a rapist. Real Stream News is a terrible person, and I'll be contacting the authorities about him. I suggest we no longer have contact if this is the stance you take. First off, shut the fuck up, dude. Stop saying you're going to call the cops every fucking 10 seconds. He shared the Facebook post, the link that I shared 2 years ago. I'm calling the cops. The victim recanted. I'm calling the cops. Shut the fuck up, man. What is wrong with you? Actually, let me explain to you how you should have done this properly, right? Hey, listen, Amber, I hear what you're saying, but I really did believe you back in February. And I still believe the statements that you made back in February. How about you talk to me directly? We can do it in a video, on a live stream, or just in a private call. And we can go over why you wish to recant your story now. And if you still wish to recant, I will have an ounce of integrity and say that to my audience. No. Instead, it's, you want to recant. I suggest you rethink your allegation, little lady. Or here. And if you don't rethink that allegation, then you better not contact me again. The fuck are you? Like, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? I really question what is wrong with you. Okay? Now, again, at this point, I will say this. Repzilla's allegations, right? They're false. They are misleading. Okay? You've clearly destroyed that guy's reputation. And you absolutely refuse to update the story, knowing that the person who originally came forward with nothing more than their own statement is now recanting that statement, and you're refusing to update anybody on it. You just want to leave your video up. That right there, Repzilla, because I know that you're not that intelligent, that's malicious behavior, right? And it's backed up by the fact that you accused the man of doxing someone based on a Facebook link that you shared yourself 2 years ago. You want to say, well, I didn't know. How is he supposed to know if you fucking didn't? And that's the one that you deeply cared about. This is malicious behavior at this point, dude. Okay? It's one thing to say that you believe the false allegation. That's not malicious. It's a whole other thing to accuse the man of doxing when you know that that's false. You know that same information you yourself have shared on your much larger platform. And then, just to double down on everything, when the person who's made the allegation against RSN comes forward, tells you, hey, take down the video, right? It didn't happen. Your response to them is, you need to rethink it. And if you refuse to rethink it, you need to not bother contacting me again. Does that sound like someone who actually believes the victim, or the alleged victim in this case? No. Because the first stance was believe all women. Now it's, dude, grow a pair. Have some fucking integrity. And you know what? I'll actually help Repzilla out with this one, help his fucking audience out with this one, because it's going to be pretty clear what the response will be to this. Probably another month or so if it actually starts to gain traction. Hey, everybody. I just want to come forward right now and say that, because of my TBI, there are times when it becomes really hard for me to think, especially when I'm put into a stressful situation. And I was put through a stressful situation when Realstream News decided to contact someone who I care about deeply. And it made it hard for me to think clearly when Amber came forward to me and recanted her statement. I was dealing with a very tough time. It was very emotional for me. And, it's very hard for me to think clearly sometimes. There, I saved you the fucking trouble, dude. Fuck, man. Grow a pair, have some goddamn integrity.
Let that shit bang.